I am not me. I am art, and I am right here with you right now because it is another Not Me live update. It's been a fantastic week. I hope you've had a terrific week. Mine has been incredible. I would like to start off. Obviously, yesterday was the posting of Real Man, which was quite a personal project for me. It was a project with a lot of heart, a lot of myself in there, and I hope you really felt that when you watched it. If you haven't watched it, YouTube's always the best. Highest definition 1080p. Gosh, can't put a price on that. Facebook has actually been a bit of a failure this week vis-a-vis videos. I tried to upload it onto Facebook, but it kept on stopping at 8% progression, which was terrifically frustrating. However, as I say, the best version of it always on YouTube. It means that you can't watch it directly through Facebook, so it does mean that you have to click away from Facebook and put a little bit of effort into it. But as I have made this fantastic video for you already, I think that's the least you can do. Okay, so go onto YouTube and watch it if you haven't watched it already. And if, obviously, my Instagram followers, you got a little preview, you got a little taste, but if you want the full meal, as I say, youtube.com. Is the address, in case anyone was unclear on that. We're going to go straight into Artist of the Week. It's going to be a new feature that I'm going to try and do on these weekly updates, just to give it a little bit more of an interesting flavour and a little bit more interesting vibe for you guys. So I'm going to play some music. So my Artist of the Week this week is an artist called Kaleido C. K-A-L-E-I-D-O, new word, S-E-A. And they're going to provide the soundtrack for this Not Me update. So let's get that started right away. Restful. Okay. Moving into Q&A. The Q&A for this week, the question was submitted on last week's, it's a little loud, submitted on last week's live update by a young man, a long-time fan, and someone I'm very proud to receive such adulation from and engagement with, is a man called Peter Aguiar. He has commented several times in my videos, and each one of them is like a kiss on my cheeks. So thank you very much, Peter. Peter asks, who does your immaculate hair? Now I imagine immaculate is a portmanteau of immaculate and succulent. Succulent hair. I mean, it's not the adjective I would go for, but that's the wonder of art and language, is you can just use whichever words and other people will just have to deal with it. Okay? Do they exist on this earth? Asking for a follically challenged friend. And I would say that I think the follically challenged friend is you, isn't it, Peter? I can see from you. No, actually, that's just the default Head and Shoulders gif. That's not a real person. So you may have lots of hair and have literally a follically challenged friend, and that's fine. In terms of who does my hair, it's really a two-stage process. The cutting, again, a little loud. The cutting of it is done by one of three people. I have a three-person team. One is an East Asian man in his 50s. The other is an Eastern European woman of roughly similar age, I would say, although it's difficult to tell. A lot of Eastern Europeans, of course, some of them have had very difficult lives, so she could be in her late 20s, I don't know. And then there's a younger American woman with lots of jewellery. It's a three-person team. They work on rotation to cut my hair. They work at the fine establishment of Great Clips here in Seattle. $18, and they'll cut your hair for you. I give them specific instructions about where to cut, what to leave, what to take, and they follow them very well, very good at following orders. Would be great henchmen in another life. But then once they've cut it, it's up to me to style it. And really, I feel that is one of the central tenets of living artfully, which is what I try to do at all times. Taking these opportunities to instill art in your everyday life. Yes, you could style your hair in a mundane way as if you are just styling somebody's hair. But what if you styled your hair as if you were creating art? That's how you end up with this. That's how you end up with this. Look at, I mean, it's, as in the words of the great Peter Aguiar, immaculate. So I hope that answers your question, Peter. If you have a question that you would like answered, please pop it in the comments below, or you can send me an email even. You can send me an email, I am not me, I am art, @gmail.com. The fine people at Gmail handle the bulk of my emails. So that is the Q&A. That is Artist of the Week done. This week, what's coming up this week? Well, this week, midweek, we have another Not Me influence, the Notme influence, where I will be, excuse me, a little bit of morning gas, I will be advertising another fantastic product that I truly believe in and use all of the time, in the hope that they will consider me to be an influencer and give me money to do so retroactively. So as ever, whatever product it is, I would ask you to go out and purchase it, and when you purchase it online, enter I am not me, I am art in the promo code box. Again, it won't have any impact on your specific purchase. You will have to pay full price. But if enough of you do that, then they can't fail but to take notice. Am I right? So that will be coming up midweek, probably Wednesday. And then next Saturday, we have quite a sad video. Actually, it's going to be quite a sad video about dealing with grief, dealing with loss through a medium that you probably didn't expect. Obviously, I have been exercising quite fervently for some time now through my Slimpressionism enterprise, and that takes a toll. And so my trainers were on their last legs, and they needed to be put out to pasture. And so I did that. It was a very, again, emotionally revealing video for me. It's a very raw one for me, but it's one that I think you're going to get a big kick out of. So you should be looking forward to the Not Me Influence midweek, the Trainercle of Life, like the circle of life, Trainercle of Life on Saturday, and then of course next Sunday another live update from me. So that is all for me. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being a part of my life. If you weren't there, I don't know what I'd do. And that's the God's honest truth. So I am not me, I am art, and I am telling you that this update, this live update for the 15th of September 2019 is over. Have a fantastic week, guys, and I'll see you next time.